Hey there, YouTube. Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And before I get started with John McAfee's coin of the week, I want to go ahead and tell everybody Happy New Year. Hopefully, this year will be great for you guys. You guys will make some great trades and you'll be able to accomplish whatever goals you set. So let's just get down to it. John McAfee's pick of the week, which, he did do picks of the day, nice pick of the week. First, I want to say, there's been a lot of controversy on some tweets he made. He's saying he didn't make some of these tweets, and whatever the case might be, he's saying he's under attack. People are hacking his accounts and so forth. So he did make this tweet. This is official. This is his pick. Now, whether or not you think he's a fraud or not, that's totally your business. I don't know if he is or not. I think the guy is definitely smarter than I am in the cryptoverse, but the bottom line is if I already like a coin and then he talks about it, I'll just research that much harder. I have not agreed with all of his picks, but with that being said, I try to stay out of the whole any speculative prices and that type of thing. Sometimes I get carried away and do it, but I try to stay away from it. I just try to stick to the facts. So let's get right down to it, because facts is somewhat what his new pick of the week is. So we go to John McAfee's Twitter account. Here's his recommendation, Factom. Like I said, I normally don't read these. He actually put more information about Factom in this than he normally does on his other tweets, so I'll just read just a tiny blurb of it here. It does say that Factom has been endorsed by the Bill Gates Foundation and by Homeland Security, and it also has contracts with 25 cities in China. And it's also one of the few blockchain companies with a fully functional API that integrates directly with most existing software, allowing sharing, auditing, and exchange of the wide range of sensitive documents. Now, I wanted to go ahead and validate what he said as far as being partnered with Bill Gates Foundation, Homeland Security, and contracts in China. As we can see here, it says they received their second grant from Department of Homeland Security. I did find a article on Reddit where it said they received their third, but I couldn't really find a link like this that goes to a news channel, so I didn't include it. So there could possibly be a third grant out there for Factom. Here is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation actual website, and this is one of the grants they received from them. And there again on the same Reddit post, it said they actually received a second grant, but I could not find it on this website, so I'm not going to post it. You guys can dig around and do your own research if that really matters to you. But and then there's several articles about partnerships in China, and it does talk about cities implementing Factom to help take care of their notary services and their public records keeping. So that's all legitimate. John McAfee is not making this stuff up. I will put the link to these articles in the description below so you can look at them to validate what he said. If we go to their website, essentially what Factom is, it's the first usable blockchain technology that will that will serve real-world business problems by providing an unalterable record-keeping system. So the bottom line, what Factom does, it is all about data integrity. And as you guys know, this day and age, that is key, because people continually get things altered, stolen. Some of their biggest clients really will probably be the medical records. Medical records, there have been several breaches over the years, from different movie stars to just regular people having their medical records breached. Deeds, mortgages, the banking industry, and believe it or not, movie scripts is one of the people that are actually, or I should say, one of the areas that are looking into Factom, because movie scripts are definitely valuable. So that's one of the markets that Factom is also getting involved in. Now, if you look at Factom's website, it's pretty stellar. It's probably the most informative of any I've seen. And I'm going to say this out front, I do not own any Factom. I'm just trying to give you guys a rundown on what it is to help you make an informative decision for yourself on whether or not you want to be part of it or not. Now, Factom was created, it was actually created in late 2014, and it ICO'd, I believe, in the beginning, no, around November 2015, I believe is when it ICO'd. So if we go to the front page of Factom, it has this really cool resource library tab right here. You click on Factom University. You click on this video. She explains, how to use it. You can go to fundamentals and technology, and the stuff it talks about, it goes really in depth on Factom. So, there's no questions of what it is, what it does, what they stand for. And check this out. You go to the glossary term right here. And this not only helps you understand Factom, but any of these ICOs or cryptocurrencies that there is, this is a glossary of terms of what, like a hash, distributed ledger, a block, a private blockchain, a chain, a private key, public key. This goes into detail about all the different terms you're going to hear no matter what you look at in the cryptosphere. So, it comes all the way down, talks about the proof of burns, work, stake, decentralized. So I think this is really cool that they're trying to educate the population on what cryptocurrencies are, and just give you a much more in-depth look at what Factom is and what they stand for. And this is great. I wish every coin would have the same setup on their websites. So as you come down, it talks about the difference between the D-Lock and the Harmony. That's two different aspects of Factom. It goes into who's talking about them, and here's a really cool thing as well. It shows the actual live usage. So there's 146 million records actually being integrated with Factom right now, and it talks about the entries and the anchors. And if we go up here, it'll take us back to the tabs for the Harmony and the D-Lock. Solutions, it just gives you an overview of what they're looking at, cornering the market on, and fixing major problems in, essentially. So as you know, it'll be unalterable ledgers. You won't be able to go in and alter stuff, change stuff. So, say you have to go get a notary for some odd reason, for whether it be to enter a college or to purchase land or something. As long as you have the Factom document and you can show your ID, then essentially, there doesn't need to be a third witness there, because these documents will be unalterable, so the integrity will be there. And then, of course, it's got a blog tab on it that goes into the news on it, and then it goes down into areas where you can get involved in other groups to discuss it. This is a very active development team, so I think this is a really good start for a coin, because you don't want a team that's just laying around. So meet the team. I don't know any of these names outright, but I mean, we have faces with names here, and it gives all their roles. Pretty big team there. It's got the advisors on board here, and I have not went to their LinkedIn to see exactly what they do or what they've done, but this is big to me. If I look at a coin, I make sure we have faces with names, so that's always a big plus for me. And obviously you have other tabs just to contact us, join us, etc. So let's get into the money on Factom here. Now, one thing I absolutely love about Factom, and probably the reason the price is so high, now McAfee I'm sure drove this up to 20% today, but it was still sitting at $50 before he ever released his tweet about what coin to pick. But this coin only has 8,700,000 for the circulating supply, and that's all they have. There is no more. That's it. 8.7 million. So that is essentially, basically, a little more than a third of what Bitcoin has. So, any kind of rush in purchasing this coin is going to drive the price up much quicker than it would on a coin that's diluted out with hundreds of millions, if not billions, of coins. So circulating supply looks great here. My final take on this, McAfee, what he's saying in his tweet is true. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation gave him grants. Homeland Security has. They are working with some Chinese cities, and I think Factom will solve a real world problem, something that there is a vital market for, especially in the medical records area. So, I don't know of anybody else that's I cannot talk today. I don't know if anybody else that is hitting specifically on this market the way Factom is. So, if you guys have anything to add to this, please share with me in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Sorry I haven't made a video in the last few days. My work schedule sucks. That's one of the reasons I'm in cryptocurrency. Hopefully one of these days I can retire and just dabble in cryptos. If you guys have something you want me to talk about, just stick it in the comment section below. I want to reach out to you guys and thank you guys so much. I'm almost up to 1,100 subscribers, and you guys are awesome. I love each one of you. Even if you give me bad comments, it don't matter. But if you like this video, please share, subscribe, and like. And as always, guys, good luck trading. Happy New Year. Hope this year is better, the best one you've ever had, financially and otherwise. Be safe, guys. Crypto Force signing out.